wanna know my problem with this game on the screen right now? This game on the screen that you are seeing right now is a good game. It is, okay? I like this game. It's great. But it's a disappointment, a big disappointment, to me at least. Now you may be wondering, oh, why is it disappointing to you? Well, let me tell you guys something right now. I consider Fallout 4 to be my least favorite of the Fallout games. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't really consider this game to be one of the most best inside the Fallout 4, no, the Fallout franchise. And let's first begin with the first point, the maps, or no, not the maps, the layout, or at least how big the map is relatively. But let me just show you two videos on the screen right now. Now, let me ask you something. What's wrong with one of these pictures? Yes. I think that if you're not retarded or anything, I think you finally figured out something. The Fallout 4 map is tremendous. It's almost done. Like the whole entire, I've almost explored every crevice, every nook and cranny in that game. While inside Fallout 3, this is like my, I don't know, probably like my 4th playthrough. And I still haven't found all the places yet. And you're all like, oh wait, inside of your other earlier videos, probably like the creepypasta ones, you showed, like, you opened it up and you showed all the places we built, and so that was just a cheat, everybody. I used console commands and, you know, stuff like that. But in reality, I haven't found every place inside there. Like, just on my just on my 3rd playthrough through Fallout 3, I actually just found Andale. And I didn't know that it existed before, so I don't know. So yeah, there's probably still more places that I need to find inside that game. But inside Fallout 4, there's nothing else in there. It's boring. It became boring because I've just explored every place in there. I fought every creature. I fought everything. And right now, unlike whenever I open up Fallout 4, and whenever I just walk through the wasteland, I just kind of cry a little because there's nothing else to do inside there except just fight the Brotherhood of Steel. For some reason, they're after me. For some reason, I don't know why. I think that's because I think I killed like one of them before I completed like a mission, but they're after me. And just fight super mutants and ghouls and just stuff like that inside the same locations. And the only way that you can like get some new experiences or anything like that is if you get the DLC. And let me just tell you guys something right now. I lost my season pass, so I really cannot get the DLC. Oh my god. So yeah, that's a big problem. The map is not that big. It took me like 10 minutes to go through the whole entire thing until I hit an invisible wall. How long did it take for me to go through Fallout 3 and Fallout 3's map? Guess what? 20 to 30 minutes. Now you may be wondering, oh, that's just like a 10 or 20 minutes difference, but that's still a big difference though. You see this? Oh my, yeah, sorry about that. My little brother just came barging in. But anyways, just as I was saying, the map is like super small. While Fallout 3's map, and I haven't transferred to like Fallout New Vegas's map a lot, but like it's bigger. It's like much bigger, and there's much more going on through it, or at least through Fallout 3's like perspective. Like at least there's like it's more interesting to look at or anything like that. While I'm playing Fallout 4, I just go through the same places, just like I said. And then we have the second point that I want to bring out, the story. Now, I have not played through the whole entire campaign of Fallout 4. Or should I say campaign? You know, I haven't played through Fallout 4, okay? So, I don't really know exactly the story, but I guess the basis is that you're basically trying to find your son, and your son's like this big, like, is now the boss of like the Institute and stuff like that, and I don't know the rest of it. That was just like a quick synopsis of what I'm trying to say here. But let me tell you something right now. I have never been led on, and I have never been pussyfooting through a game before like this game does. Basically, what this game does is like it tries to like pad out its story by adding on like these fetch quests, I guess, or something like that. I tried to go to the Underground Railroad, and I ended up like at this like doctor's place or whatever, and now I have to like find some other girl there, when really I just want to get to the institute just because I just went through like a shitload of work to kill like this. I forgot the name of the guy. Basically, he looks like the Men in Black. Went through like a bunch of work to kill the Men in Black guy, and now you tell me you have to look for a girl. Like, are you being serious right now? Inside of Fallout 3, the story, although it wasn't complicated, like Fallout 4 story isn't complicated, either, and the Fallout 3 story wasn't complicated either. But you know what? I actually got through it. There wasn't like this, oh, you have to go and get all this stuff and stuff like that. No, I didn't. Or at least, I don't think, only like 1 or 2 things, probably like 1 or 2 fetch quests, and then that was just it. And then I went on and I found my father. And even then, you don't even have, god dang, phone is ringing. Okay, it's done. So anyway, just as I was saying, like, there wasn't like a lot of pussyfooting around the game just to be able to like complete the story. You don't even have to like see 3 Dog or go to Megaton. You can just like lurk around the wasteland and you find your father just inside that place. And you don't have to go through all this stuff just to get to the end. You have to go through all this stuff just to get to the institute. And it's just getting like annoying because it just makes me, because like once I'm just done with like a mission, I just get uninterested and I just start like exploring like the wasteland. And that's just it. And then the third part about it is that this game isn't an RPG anymore. Or at least how I define an RPG is an FPS shooter with RPG elements. Now, I'm not saying that FPS shooters with the RPG elements are bad. Like BioShock is a fun fucking game. I love that game, BioShock. I'm a big fan of it. In fact, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm saying this. Inside of The Walking Dead fan series, I added 2 BioShock characters inside there. I love the BioShock series, and that's like an FPS game with RPG elements. But with this is the Fallout franchise is not a FPS genre, or at least no. Basically, the Fallout franchise is an RPG. Is primarily RPG. Okay, most of their games are an RPG. But with this, it's not. It's an FPS game with the RPG elements inside of it. Like, there's no, like inside Fallout 3, you can actually pick choices, actually try to make differences inside the story by picking different choices and stuff like that. But inside this game, there's none of that. There's no karma. Well, I guess there's sort of a karma system in place for like companions, but overall, there's like no karma system. Your weapons don't degrade anymore, which I'm kind of neutral on that. It's more of like oh great, I don't have to worry about my weapon like degrading anymore. But it's more of like like, are you being serious? Why'd you remove that? That kind of like defeats the challenge inside the game. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just so disappointed at this game. And guys, don't get me wrong, I think that this is a good game. It's a great game, in fact, but it's not a good Fallout game. Like, yeah, I have my problems with it. I mean, yes, I have my problems with this game. Yeah, I think this game is okay. Yeah, okay, wait, you know what? No, this is a terrible Fallout game inside reality. This is terrible. A terrible Fallout game. It's not a terrible FPS, but it's a terrible Fallout game because it doesn't really have that Fallout feel to it. It just has like that modern FPS feel to it, trying to appeal to like the modern FPS crowd instead of just trying something new or different. Or maybe like sticking back to the guns or anything like that, but no, they just want to like appeal to like this demographic so they can get more money, I guess. But I don't know, man. Like just like I said, this game kind of disappointed me for like a lot of times. And I wanted to make this video for like a long time, ever since I actually got the game. Because like when I first got this game on Christmas, like Christmas Day, I played this game. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go upstairs and play Fallout 4. I mean, no, Fallout 3 or something like that. Because this game legitimately disappointed me with its small maps, with this story that takes like the longest time to get through, and then with almost no RPG elements. They replaced the They replaced like the normal like scroll up and down for dialogue options for like some Mass Effect cheap shit. Like, are you kidding me? But anyway, guys, that was it. That's all I wanted to say. I know that this video was really unscripted. That's usually how most my opinions are going to be, or at least that's how I kind of envision them to be. Some of them may be like scripted and may be like acted out a little bit more, but most of them are just going to be me rambling on about like this one topic, and that's just it. So anyway, guys, see you guys later. Follow my Twitter, you know, friend me on Steam and all that stuff. See you guys later. Bye.